Smart cans. Trash recycling concerns many rapidly developing countries. Separating food waste from plastic reduces processing time and costs. A nationwide program of personal identification in China launched back in 2017 was applied to garbage sorting. A camera installed on a trash can scans the face and immediately determines data of a particular citizen. Obviously, if the matter was limited only to scanning and recognition, this would not be of any success. Thus, those who break the rules of garbage sorting are blacklisted, which entails severe fines and other sanctions, such as credit restrictions, for example. Vera trucks. Volvo decided that an unmanned tractor does not require a cabin and completely removed it. That's how the Vera robotic wagons appeared. The idea of a Swedish engineer is to make the fleet of such robotic trucks coordinated via the cloud. Once launched, on-demand shuttle flights between ports, factories, and warehouses. The first step towards implementing this idea has already been taken. The logistics company DFDS expressed its willingness to use a solution by Volvo to deliver containers from the logistics center in Gothenburg, Sweden, to the nearest port terminal. A test flight has already taken place. It is planned that initially flights will be operated within a speed limit of a maximum 25 miles an hour. At the same time, a robotic truck route will include public roads. Walk Lake. Mourning of more than 2,000 educational institutions in China with children between 2 and 6 years old starts with, please stand in front of the Walk Lake for checkup. Walk Lake is a system to instantly check your kid's health. A child shows to a robot a mouth, eyes, and hands. The entire checkup takes no more than 3 seconds. A robotic smart system is equipped with cameras and thermometers. It can spot signs of conjunctivitis, sore throat, and rash. Of course, Walk Lake still cannot make an accurate diagnosis, but using neural networks it can already make a conclusion about the state of a child's health. If symptoms of any disease or abnormality appear, a kid is either sent home or transferred to safe hands of a local nurse. 8K FlexWarm Heated. A manufacturer tends to call the 8K FlexWarm Heated a revolutionary heating appliance. Actually, this is a collection of men and women clothes with adjustable heating. Moreover, the adjustment is made according to multiple parameters, and any smartphone can serve as a control panel. First of all, the system is designed for travelers. 8K FlexWarm technology will make sure it's warm. Versatile, flexible, and comfortable heating layers built into outerwear offer a user 3 heat zones and 3 heating levels. The system is able to warm the selected zone to 122 degrees Fahrenheit in 360 seconds. Thickness of the heating element is 0.02 inches. It can be printed out on a 3D printer. A layer is washable and can be attached to the fabric. Heating system control can be carried out on any Android or iOS device. BMW self-riding motorcycle. The very nature of the motorcycle by all means seems to be resisting the introduction of unmanned technology in its realm. However, BMW motorcycle experts do not think so. Obviously, it is physically impossible for a motorcycle to be as autonomous as a car, since someone has to remove the bandwagon and push the 2-wheeled robot. Bavarian engineers built a robot bike based on the famous BMW R1200 GS. The vehicle overcame all the zigzags of the racetrack at a decent speed without a rider in the seat. The system itself controls the level of throttle opening and brakes. It disengages the clutch and engages the gears by itself. Engineers do not plan a commercial use of the project, but they can more accurately and safely trace the behavior of the motorcycle in any conditions, as well as teach future models to notify the driver about a possible accident. Mars Helicopter Scout. The media buzzed about NASA's mission to Mars in 2020. An interesting addition to the global project was introduced recently. A small research solar-power Mars Helicopter Scout will also fly to Mars. This is a drone with a blade length of 47 inches and a weight of only 4 pounds. Despite the small size and weight, it was not willingly included in the expedition. On the other hand, there is not much use of it in the conditions of a rarefied atmosphere of Mars, so it can fly a maximum of 5 minutes a day to a distance of 1,968 feet. However, a huge advantage of Scout is that it can get anywhere where clumsy Mars walkers are physically unable to reach. There will be only one high-resolution camera on board the Scout. Expend R5090. As a rule, olives are harvested manually, so it takes up to half an hour per one tree. Inc. introduced a specialized olive harvester that can do all the manual work automatically in a few minutes. The Expend R5090 machine itself shakes the tree with ripened fruits. Before that, it spreads a special PVC film under it. A ribbed PVC surface is spread out under the tree on both sides. Fruits that fall on the PVC get onto a conveyor belt that moves the crop into a container attached to the same tractor with mounted equipment. The ribbed surface is 36 feet long and 30 feet wide, with a cut made in the center for safe and smooth harvesting of fallen olives. Hideaway Solutions 180 Step Stool. The main problem of small high-walled kitchens is that to access the upper tiers of shelves, even adults need to use a stool, let alone children. Caring for ease of access to the upper tiers of kitchen furniture, Hideaway Solutions has developed an extremely simple but ingenious insert in the lower tier of furniture, 180 Step Stool. The width of the device when assembled is only 15 inches. A vertical box with a folding ladder can be installed in any convenient place on the lower tier of furniture. When unfolded, it consists of 2 steps, which are enough to get to the upper lockers. In a matter of seconds, the 180 step stool folds and unfolds, saving space in the kitchen and ensuring safe access to lockers even for children. Caltech's Leonardo. A drone that can fly and walk along the railing of the bridge was created by scientists from the California Institute of Technology. The walking drone was named Leonardo, not after the great Da Vinci though, as it's an abbreviation, Leg-on Aerial Robotic Drone. The way it is, the device can easily move on ground and then soar into the air. Developers were inspired by birds which can both walk and fly. The robot perfectly maintains balance on ground thanks to the propeller thrust. If you push it hard enough, it won't fall. However, it cannot fly high for a long time, although it can be useful where the ground drone is useless, in rescue operations for example, or even in Martian missions. Electrode. A major reason for users to refuse electric vehicles is that the battery can suddenly discharge, and you will remain completely helpless in the middle of nowhere. Bearing it in mind, the Israeli company Electrode thought out a system for wireless charging of the battery on the go. Now, to charge the battery, you do not need to look for an outlet. It's enough to drive a few miles on a special roadbed, transmitting electricity wirelessly. Special inductance coils are laid under the roadway, which generate electricity at a distance of electric car's clearance, which is about 10 inches. Thus, it enabled installing lighter batteries and accordingly cheaper than those of standard electric cars. The system is being tested at a site in Tel Aviv.